Good evening from down under, everyone. My name is Raymond Splits, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Super Robot Wars Y cross playthrough. This should be part 87 in the series, I want to say, and in the in-between episodes, I have kind of started the farm for skill programs. Unfortunately, you can only do it one at a time. I'll show you just an example. But I'm holding the button down and nothing happens, so I kind of watched a YouTube video while just constantly pressing the A button to get to the number that we have. It takes 50 to max someone's stat out, so we got some that we can utilize. But I'll figure that out once I decided on what characters I want to take. I know I'll probably want to do both getters at the very least, and maybe Amaro as well. Just for an event for later. That's optional content, but that's a problem for later. We'll address it later. Anyway, we'll do Ye Guilty, so we'll get straight into the episode. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying. Let's begin. Yeah, see, this is one of part 2 missions. I believe this is going to be the end of DLC 1. Alright, so in the Gaia library, well, let's begin the search. We're looking for someone's whereabouts. Keywords are Elf Court Kimball, Creature of Evil, Older Gentleman Still Cat, Golem, Evil from Another Dimension, Cat. How's it looking, Philip? No luck, even with these keywords I can't narrow it down much. And we don't have any other leads. Actually, there is one more thing. The final keyword is... I've pinpointed Alf Court's location. You did it, partner. Let's tell Leia right away. Wait, Shitaru. I took the time to look into Leia Cryout, and I found something interesting. What are you talking about? There's something that's been bothering me for a while. Do you remember how, even with the Gaia library, I couldn't determine her location after she disappeared? I thought that was because we didn't have enough info. Yes, I thought the same, but that wasn't the only possible reason. Once I filtered the search using Alf Court's name, the answer became clear. She is most likely... Oh, we're learning something here. Anyway, in the mess hall. My J9 friends, we've discovered the location of the older gentleman in the Still Cat. Finally. Yes, it's all thanks to Philip and Shitaru. I would expect nothing less from a professional private investigator. Sounds like the Onyx Connections work is finally reaching its climax. I was hoping we could do something more than sit around and look shiny, but in the end, our resident PI stole our thunder. They are the best when it comes to finding someone. We may as well throw in the towel, Bowie. Rest assured, dear friends, there's still a task that requires J9's particular expertise. Poncho, I'll let Miss Leia explain everything. Everyone, I have a new request. We're listening. I beg you, please kill that man, Alf Court Campbell. Say what? What the heck? Where the heck has this come from? Let me guess, finding him was never your only goal. That's correct. You'll need to explain further. My parents were murdered by the older gentleman in the Soul Cat, that is, Alf Court Campbell. What? I was born the only daughter of a wealthy family, and I lived without a care in the world. One day, our estate was raided by villains seeking our fortune. We were completely helpless, unable to defend ourselves until that man appeared before us. Alf Court Campbell. In order to protect my mother and I, my father accepted the golden golems that he provided. With that power, he was able to deliver us from danger. However, that was the only beginning of our tragedy. The man urged my father to harness the power of the golems to satisfy his personal desires. Of course, my father refused. He only needed the power to keep us safe. And that's when Alf caught that monster. What a twisted individual. After witnessing my father's death, my mother confronted him. She also... I can't believe it. That's when I made it my personal crusade to find that man, holding on to the only clues I had, his silk cat in the keyhole ornament. But I was just chasing shadows. I felt desperate, helpless. That's when I decided to enlist the help of real professionals. So you threw caution to the wind and hired a PI and a negotiator. And the reason you were being targeted was... He discovered my identity and sent assassins after me. So it was your thirst for revenge over your parents' death that drove your search for Elf Court. Yes, and at last I can fill my vow by killing that man. I beg you, J9, merciless galaxy hunt troubleshooters. Please kill the man who ruined my life. Kill Elf Court Kemple. Why aren't you saying anything, Isaac? This is exactly the sort of job we... Do you mind if I ask you a few questions, Leia? Alright. Why didn't you tell us about this from the start? I was afraid that if I told you the truth, you would try to stop me. Perhaps the kind-hearted PIs and the by-the-book negotiator would have. But not us. Our job is to solve problems that can't be solved by conventional methods. Exactly, we exist for people like you, Leia. Next question. You said the older gentleman in a silk hat took care of your family. What did you mean by that? He killed my parents. He certainly took care of them. So it's true, in a dark way. Now one last question. Leia, is there anything else you're hiding from us? I'm sorry? How can you ask her that, Isaac? She's already bared her soul. Yeah, seriously, and even if she told us more, what would that change for us? I'm not hiding anything from you. I see. Then we will honor your wish, we accept your request. After all, Alfcourt Campbell is a villain we simply can't leave at large. Oh, thank you, J9. Yeah, I think Isaac is starting to sense something is amiss here, too. At last I found you, the darkness of society that twists the world into unrecognizable shapes. Who are you? I don't recall inviting you here. My name is Shawarswold, and I hunt the truth of the world. You call yourself Shawarswold, the Black Forest. How presumptuous of you. Let me cut to the chase. Are you truly a being from another dimension? You are half right. How do you bring the golems here? What is your purpose in distributing them? Very well, as a reward for finding me, I will reveal half the secret before I kill you. I can open doors to other dimensions. I simply give the foolish masters keys imbued with a fraction of that power. I see, so much power truly exists. Now let us discuss your last supper. What would you like to eat before you meet your untimely demise? I will not die until I uncover the truth, until I reveal your purpose. Foolish man, and here I was offering you the highest form of hospitality a gourmet could provide. Alfcourt Kimball. More uninvited guests, I see. You're dead, preacher of evil. You would aim directly at my face. You clearly know nothing of courtesy. Well, the bullet just went through his head. What the hell is this? Look closely at his face, Bowie. My word, I was quite fond of the human face I was using, you know. He's a monster. I see, you aren't human in the first place. And now there's a mummy too. What is this, a freaking house of horrors? So you were the faceless man all along, Alfcourt Kimball. What gall you humans have, how far will you go to mock me? Humans, pathetic, insignificant vermin. I cannot allow anyone who has seen this form to live. Come forth, the gas mass. Elimination targets acquired. Ready to exterminate. There they are, those cyborg things. Give us a hand, Umachi. Way ahead of you, everyone get down. That's why they call her Bomber Girl. Wasn't that a bit much though? Not enough apparently. Resuming objective. Massacre continues. Stay back, Leia, we'll handle this. Yes. Stay alert, they seem to come out of nowhere. Well. Leia, J9, you're okay. Futaro, Philip. Kamen Rider, once again you interfere with my plans. Faceless man, the final keyword was correct. Be careful, Shitaro, he's sending his robotic fiends. Yeah, but we won't back down, we're going to settle this right now. Target's combat capabilities immense. Execution of order impossible. Your struggles are pointless, pathetic humans. Don't forget that I'm here too. Surpassing operational capacity. Unable to operate. You're wasting my time, my power is limitless. Resuming objective. Exterminate, exterminate. God, this is like Doctor Who. They just keep coming. Dang it, there's no end to them. Can you watch our backs, kid? You can count on me. His army may have no limits, but neither does our stubbornness. No matter how many grunts he sends, we'll keep taking them down. Wait, everyone, our court's gone. What? Looks like Mummy Face also slipped away in the chaos. That jerk doesn't know who he's messing with. What about Leia? She was right here a moment ago. Perhaps she chased after Alf Court on her own. Why would she be so careless? We can still catch up with her. Let's go, Philip. Right. Ye guilty. Let's go. Alrighty. Yeah, this is gonna be horrible for the space boat. Alright, time to go. Alright, so we have the big 3 force deployed, which is not a big shocker there. I can probably stand to not deploy combat with V. That's a pretty big deployment list. And so clearly she has a personal grudge to bear, so yeah, everyone's activating. Alright, so there's Roger. Alright, who else was it? One, 2 Piranha Converters. Alright, easy way to find out, I guess. Still out of no. I will figure out who has the Piranha Converter. I might have left it on Shitaru or something. Oh well, if one person's missing Piranha Converter, I won't cry about it. I accept that was my bad, and move on. Alright, we'll show off the attack.
言葉は不要だな。別れの挨拶は済んだか。では、さよならだ。食いるにはお前は遅すぎた。Nope. I mean, since Chicharo was clearly a force to play, it means there's probably more to this map, so... Oh, that was SP. No mind. For a second I thought his morale was different. Probably 10 kills if I had to take a guess. Oh no, 8 kills. Mm-hmm. I wonder. So 5 points if you figured out what's going on here. Oh no, Alf Court just got blown up by golems. Yeah, he's not the one doing it. It's dun dun dun. If your guess was Leia, you would be correct. Yeah, she's bad. Mm-hmm. Dun dun dun. Oh, he's figured it out. Yeah, so this Leia's not the real one. Yeah, so obviously crazy person. Yep, she wants to become Darkness Incarnate. Uh-huh. Yep. What does he want? It should be obvious. Dun dun dun, big evil plots. Well, that's kind of karma in a sense when you think about it. Now he gloats like a villain does. Mm-hmm. Captain Nove has a point. She really pissed. Yeah, we certainly did. Yeah, we know the truth. He really isn't happy. Yep, exposed. Yeah, it's not a hostage situation. And then we get more enemies. Ah, Bex forces. Alright, so one for Roger, one for Rygar. Oh, only 2 named characters, so if Kamen Rider Double doesn't have the piranha converter, it's fine. I'll just have to make extra sure next time I have all 3 deployed. It's a waste of experience. No, it doesn't have it. Okay. Alright, back to the boppinating. Alright, you come all the way over there. Oh, do not end my turn, please. There we go. Yeah, so Isaac kind of had this deep gut feeling something was bad, so...
Yosh, ブライガーで一騎打ちだ。イエイ。
お待たせでゲスブライカのお待たせでゲス。
待ってました。覚悟。ブライカのショット。
Yay!
Yay!
Oh dear. Alright, so nice 18 levels for Kid. Indeed, until the end. Yeah, you can come back. Yeah, I think we can do this now, because we have more than enough units. There we go. Let the enemy come towards us. Alright. Punch him! It does look like these maps are taking a bit longer than I expected, so it might just be a case of not doing these DLC maps back to back in an episode. It might just be stretched out a bit longer, unfortunately.
Action! Goodbye! お別れだ! Kuso! とんだ道化だぜ、俺は。
126. And goodbye back. Alrighty. Alright, George, come over here. Joy. Alright. So it's just a matter of mopping up the remaining units, which shouldn't take too long, I want to say. Alright. So we finished mopping up all the grunts. Indeed, what to do, what to do. Shotaro, you're too much of a good guy. Anyway. So the entire squad is a force deploy, which is fine.
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
Oh, you had a prana converter. Ah. Well, in that case... Since, our wonderful DLC 1 folks won't be needing these. Alright, but the battleships get some experience, I guess. Alright. So in the next episode we will sort out the finale, so thank you for watching and I'll catch you next time.